What's the one secret about side hustles that most people miss? It's not about working yourself to the bone, adding a second full-time job to your already packed schedule. The real secret is leverage. It's about finding opportunities that fit into the pockets of your life. That you can start small, and that, done smartly, can grow into something truly significant. Many people think a side hustle means endless hours for little pay. But that's a myth. The right side hustle isn't just about trading more of your time for money. It's about creating systems, building assets, and working smarter, not just harder. Today, we're going to break down 10 powerful side hustles that you can start right now. We'll go beyond the basics, giving you the strategies to optimize your time and scale your earnings. So, let's stop scrolling and start earning. First up, freelance writing. If you have a way with words, this is for you. The internet runs on content, and businesses are always desperate for high-quality articles, blog posts, and website copy. The key is to not be a generalist. Instead of just being a writer, become the go-to writer for a specific niche. Think about your hobbies or professional expertise. Are you a coffee aficionado, a certified yoga instructor, a whiz with spreadsheets? That's your niche. Pitch blogs and online magazines in that space. Your expertise will shine through and you can command higher rates. To get started, create a portfolio with 3 to 5 writing samples in your chosen niche. You don't need paid clients for this. Write them for a hypothetical client or a blog you admire. Then, get on platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, or ProBlogger job board. When you pitch, personalize it. Mention an article you liked on their site, and explain how your proposed piece could bring value to their audience. In terms of earnings, beginners might start around 5 to 10 cents per word. But as you build your portfolio and reputation, you can easily climb to 25 cents, 50 cents, or even $1 per word for specialized content. The real optimization trick here is batching. Don't write one article from start to finish. Instead, dedicate one session to brainstorming ideas, another to outlining several articles, a third to writing all the first drafts, and a final one to editing. This assembly line approach is far more efficient and helps you scale your output without burning out. Next, let's talk about rideshare driving. You have a car, and you have some free time. Why not turn that depreciating asset into an income-generating machine? The beauty of platforms like Uber and Lyft is their ultimate flexibility. You are your own boss. But being your own boss means you need to be a smart boss. Don't just drive around aimlessly hoping for a ping. The pros know that success is all about location and timing. The strategy is to drive only during peak hours. We're talking about morning and evening commutes, Friday and Saturday nights, and during major local events, like concerts or sports games. Use the app's demand map to see where surge pricing is active. Driving 2 hours during a surge can earn you more than driving 5 hours on a quiet Tuesday afternoon. Keep your car impeccably clean, have a phone charger available for passengers, and maintain a friendly but professional demeanor. These small things lead to better ratings and more tips, which can boost your income by 15% or more. A common pitfall is forgetting to track your expenses. Your mileage, gas, insurance, and maintenance are all business expenses. Use an app like Stride or QuickBooks Self-Employed to track everything automatically. This will save you a fortune come tax time. In a similar vein, we have food delivery. Think DoorDash, Grubhub, or Uber Eats. This offers even more flexibility than ride-sharing, as the vehicle requirements are less strict. Sometimes a bike or scooter is all you need. The core principle is the same: maximize your earnings per hour. The most effective strategy here is stacking orders. This means accepting multiple orders from restaurants that are close to each other and have delivery locations along a similar route. The app will often prompt you to do this. It's a game changer. You're essentially getting paid twice for one trip. To be successful, you need to learn your local geography. Know which restaurants are quick with their orders, and which ones always leave you waiting. Avoid the slow ones, even if the payout looks good. Time is money. Focus on affluent neighborhoods, as they tend to order more frequently and tip better. And just like with ride-sharing, work the peak meal times. Lunch from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., and dinner from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Investing in a good thermal bag is non-negotiable. It ensures the food arrives hot, the customer is happy, and your tips reflect that. Let's shift gears to the digital world with online tutoring. If you excelled in a particular subject in school or have professional knowledge, you can monetize it by helping students succeed. The demand for tutors, especially in subjects like math, science, and standardized test prep, is enormous. Platforms like Wyzant, Tutor.com, or Chegg Tutors make it easy to connect with students from all over the world. The most important step is to specialize. Don't just be a math tutor. Be the AP Calculus BC expert or the SAT Math section guru. Specialization allows you to develop targeted lesson plans and command premium rates, often from $25 to over $100 per hour depending on your qualifications and the subject's demand. To start, build a strong profile that highlights your expertise and any teaching experience you have. Offer a slightly lower introductory rate to get your first few clients and build up positive reviews. Once you have that social proof, you can raise your prices. To scale, create reusable resources like practice worksheets, study guides, or short explanatory videos. You can offer these as add-ons or use them to make your sessions more efficient. The biggest pitfall is poor communication. Be crystal clear about your schedule, cancellation policy, and what the student can expect from your sessions. A little professionalism goes a long way in retaining clients long-term. Are you creative but don't want to deal with inventory and shipping? Welcome to the world of print on demand, or POD. Here's how it works. You create a design, upload it to a platform like Printful or Printify, and apply it to products like t-shirts, mugs, or posters. You then list these virtual products for sale on a marketplace like Etsy or your own Shopify store. When a customer buys one, the POD company prints your design on the product, packs it up, and ships it directly to the customer. You do the creative work up front, and they handle all the logistics. You just collect the profit. The strategy here is not to guess what will sell. It's to test and iterate. Don't spend weeks perfecting one design. Instead, create 5 to 10 simple, distinct designs based on trending topics, popular memes, or evergreen niches like pets, hobbies, or professions. Use free tools like Canva to get started. Upload them and see what gets clicks, favorites, and sales. When you find a winner, a design that starts selling, that's when you double down. Create variations of that design. Promote it more heavily. If a cat-themed shirt sells well, try other cat designs or expand to dog designs. The biggest mistake is getting too attached to your own ideas. The market tells you what's good. Listen to it. Next up, social media management. Every small business, from the local bakery to the dentist's office, knows they need to be on social media, but most have no time or clue how to do it effectively. That's where you come in. You can offer to manage their social media presence, creating and scheduling posts, engaging with followers, and running basic reports. You don't need to be a world-class marketing guru. You just need to be more organized and knowledgeable than the average business owner, which is a low bar. Your best bet for finding clients is to look local. Walk into non-franchise cafes, boutiques, and gyms in your area. Look at their social media. Is it inconsistent? Are the photos blurry? That's your opportunity. Offer a 1-month low-cost trial to prove your value. For example, for $200, I'll create and schedule 3 high-quality posts for you per week for 1 month. During that month, you deliver amazing results. You use tools like Canva for graphics and Buffer to schedule posts in advance. At the end of the month, you show them the growth in followers and engagement and convert them to a recurring monthly retainer of $500 or more. The key is to create packages and systems. Don't offer custom work for every client. Have tiered packages that are easy to understand and deliver. If you're an animal lover, pet sitting could be your perfect side hustle. People treat their pets like family and are willing to pay a premium for trustworthy, loving care when they're on vacation or at work. This can range from daily dog walking to overnight house sitting. Platforms like Rover and Wag make it easy to get started, handling booking, payments, and even providing insurance. Your first step is to create a standout profile. Include lots of high-quality photos of you with animals, with permission, of course. Detail your experience, whether it's from owning your own pets or volunteering at a shelter. The absolute #1 rule in this business is to get insured and bonded, even if the platform provides some coverage. This protects you and gives clients immense peace of mind. To scale, focus on building a stellar reputation. During each sit, send daily photo and video updates to the owners. Go above and beyond by bringing in their mail or watering their plants. These small touches lead to glowing reviews, and reviews are everything. once you have a base of 5 to 10 fantastic reviews, you'll become one of the top-rated sitters in your area, allowing you to raise your rates and be more selective with your clients. You can earn anywhere from $25 for a 30-minute walk to over $100 per night for house sitting, especially during peak holiday seasons. Do you love the thrill of the hunt? Then reselling thrift finds might be for you. This involves finding undervalued items at thrift stores, garage sales, or flea markets, and reselling them online for a profit on platforms like eBay, Poshmark, or Facebook Marketplace. The key is to develop an eye for value. You need to know what brands, styles, or items are in demand. Start by specializing in a category you know something about. Maybe it's vintage band t-shirts, mid-century modern glassware, or high-quality leather shoes. Your success hinges on two things: photographing well and pricing smart. You don't need a fancy camera, your smartphone is fine, but you do need good, natural light. Take photos against a clean, neutral background. Capture every angle and be sure to photograph any flaws or tags. For pricing, never guess. Use the platform's search function to look up the exact item and filter by sold or completed listings. This tells you what people are actually willing to pay for it, not what other sellers are asking. Price your item competitively within that range. Remember to factor in shipping costs and platform fees. A common mistake is buying too much inventory up front. Start small. Buy one or two things, flip them, and reinvest the profits. What if you only have a few minutes here and there? Enter micro tasks. These are small, simple online tasks that you can complete for a small payment. We're talking things like data entry, image tagging, transcribing short audio clips, or taking surveys. Each individual task might only pay a few cents or a few dollars, so this is definitely a volume game. Platforms like Amazon, Mechanical Turk, Clickworker, and Figure 8 are popular hubs for these gigs. This isn't going to make you rich, but it's a legitimate way to make a few extra bucks while you're watching TV or waiting in line for coffee. The strategy to make micro tasks worthwhile is to use multiple platforms. Don't rely on just one app. Having several on your phone ensures a steady flow of available tasks. The second key is to focus on improving your rating. Many platforms have a quality score. The higher your score, the more access you get to better paying, more interesting tasks. So, when you're starting out, be meticulous and follow instructions to the letter. A common pitfall is spending too much time on low-paying tasks. Set a mental cents per minute goal. If a task seems too complicated for the pay offered, skip it and move on. Your time is valuable, even in 5-minute increments. Finally, our 10th side hustle, creating a mini course. This is about packaging your knowledge into a digital asset that you can sell over and over again. Unlike tutoring, where you trade time for money, a course allows you to teach once and sell infinitely. What could you teach? Think of a specific problem you can solve for a specific audience. Not how to cook, but how to bake sourdough bread for complete beginners. Not how to use Excel, but the 5 essential Excel formulas for small business owners. The more niche and results-oriented, the better. The mistake most people make is trying to create a massive 20-hour epic course. Don't do that. Start with a mini course. Something short, focused, and high impact that a student can complete in 90 minutes. You can film it on your smartphone and use free editing software. The key is to sell it on existing platforms like Udemy, Skillshare, or Money1Dakshare. For Dajuline, they already have a massive audience of buyers, which solves the marketing problem for you. You price your mini course affordably, maybe $20 to $50, and focus on getting your first students and positive reviews. This is a true form of passive income. You do the work up front, and then with minimal maintenance, the sales can continue to roll in for months or even years. So there you have it. 10 distinct side hustles, each with a clear path to getting started and scaling up. The secret isn't to do all of them. The secret is to pick one that genuinely interests you, that fits your skills and your lifestyle. Commit to it for 90 days. Don't just dabble. Try one, optimize it based on what you learn, and repeat the process. That's how you turn your spare time into a serious source of income. The scrolling stops now. The earning starts today.